Making sure.
Cheers or
Rolling!
Till back.
Wait, it's on?
Yep. Hello, welcome to the Nerdvine. I'm Jake Mock.
I'm Gabriel Lee.
I'm Brody Weber.
And before we kick off today's episode, we want to address something that's going to happen with the show. This is something that we kind of talked about recently after the first episode. Some changes we're going to make to it. The first episode, we went in it like it was going to be a news program. We were going to talk about nerdy news.
That was dumb.
Stupid. We're not going to do that anymore. Today we're going to talk about just topics. Just random topics that we have decided would be fun, that we asked friends to ask us. And we have a friend, my friend at work. He used to work with him, but he betrayed us and left.
I did.
Amy suggested this topic for us to talk about today, which is which post-apocalyptic world would you want to live in? And then what, specifically what like cinematic version of that, or literature, or television, whatever. So we'll let Brody go first. What type of apocalypse would you want to live in out of all of them?
Well, I'm tossing around with two of them. I haven't played Fallout 4 yet, but I feel like that'd be the one that I would choose.
Yeah, but what type would you, man-made?
Yeah, it'd be man-made because
Yeah.
it's nuclear. So I'm gonna go with that. I haven't played it yet, but I played Fallout 3.
It's almost the same universe.
It's pretty much the same,
pretty
yeah.
much the same universe, just different stories.
So I'm gonna go with Fallout 4, but I can't really expand upon that because I haven't played much of either.
Yeah, okay.
It's Fallout.
Yeah, no. So the nuclear disaster universe,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Because
Fallout.
yeah,
like you don't have to say even Fallout 4. You could just say the Fallout.
Just the Fallout
world,
universe. Yeah,
which
'cause
is
it's all
a
the
really
same.
cool world. Yeah,
it's all the same.
New Vegas is my favorite so far.
Yeah, I wish I would have gotten that.
Yeah. It was on,
It was on the shelf.
It was on sale on Steam.
Oh, I forgot.
For
Yeah.
like $2 the other day, so I snagged that up pretty quickly.
I have to go to GameStop.
Basic.
And pay $15-20 for it. Or you go
Basic.
to Steam and pay $2 for it and have it always and never be able to lose it.
Digital
I don't
copy.
lose games.
You say that now.
That's a good point. I'm gonna go home and they're all gonna be gone.
One day it'll be stolen and then you'll have nothing.
Zero.
They would like, you should, I
You're
should have
like,
used
I
Steam.
should have
I should have used. I have Steam now.
Yeah.
See what I mean? It won't load.
Okay, join the club.
I would probably pick man-made Mad Max.
Ooh.
Probably. Just because that's the most visually pleasing out of all of them. It looks so good. Obviously, it's one of the most dangerous because, water is so scarce and, so many people are trying to kill you. But it just looks so beautiful. I mean, the way it's like shown on camera is just so amazing.
It's true.
So it's probably be mine. Next to Alien Invasion, which if it was an Alien Invasion apocalypse, I would have to pick The World's End because I just love those movies. They're great. Yeah.
I would definitely pick Alien Invasion, mostly because I'd be able to go Half-Life.
Yeah.
Mostly
Well,
because Half-Life has aperture science in it, and then I get a portal gun and a gravity gun at the same time, and I would be overloading with happiness.
would you have one in each hand, or would you do like a hybrid?
You dual wield them.
Dual wield? I would
No.
do like one hand, but have a dual trigger. Like one trigger fires the portals.
You'd have to have 3 triggers.
Technically, but how would that go? Because the portal gun goes on your arm like this. So
Wouldn't that be 4 triggers? You have to pick it up and you have to be able to fire it.
yeah, that's true. So it'd be like a 4 trigger thing.
But you could have it so that when you're gripping it, it's not a trigger. It'd be more like a button.
I think the way a portal gun works is when you put your hand up inside of it, there's rings that your fingers go into.
Oh, and you pull them.
You pull them. I think that's how that works.
Oh.
'Cause it'd be really weird to hold it if it goes on your wrist, because it goes on your wrist like this, and you have to grab something inside there. I think it'd be better to have like a couple of
You
rings.
technically put your other hand to steady it, but your hand goes inside the gun.
It goes
And
inside
like this,
of
and
it.
you're like,
That's true.
he hasn't played Portal yet. That's coming out soon. Brody plays Portal.
It
He's
should
never
be
played
pretty
it.
interesting.
It's a fun story about like how he's never played it. Like I heard he never played it. I'm like, oh, buy it. And like on Steam, because it's cheap on Steam. It's like $20. And I'm like, hey, buy it, download it, and play it, or at least play Portal 1 because that's just as good. Portal 2 has a better storyline, but he didn't, and then it came on sale on Steam for $4, 2-pack Portal and Portal 2 for $6. He's like, yeah, cool, I'll buy it. Like the day before the sale ends, the day of the sale ending, he's like, oh no, I haven't bought it yet. So I bought it for him.
He did. Jake's a good friend.
He
In my
needs to play
defense,
it.
though, my Steam account was locked,
Okay, we'll give
and
him
it
that.
took 3 days to get it. I mean, it could have taken 1, but I only checked my email like every 3 days. So. And it
Did you
just
download
froze.
DLC Quest yet?
Yeah, well, no, I haven't downloaded it, but I purchased it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, it's so good.
DLC Quest.
It's basically DLC Quest.
DLC Quest here. Look, let's bring up a video for the people to watch.
That's what's wrong with the world.
Exactly.
Amazing.
This is the best game ever.
Next to a couple others, but
Well,
very,
yeah,
very,
Next to like
It's not the
20.
best game ever, but it's the funniest game ever.
What happens when DLC goes too far? DLC Quest. Basic features are now DLC. Animation, DLC. Pausing the game, DLC. Moving to the left, well, that's included. No, it's not. DLC. Collect coins, buy DLC. Collect more coins, buy more DLC. There's probably a princess to rescue or something too. DLC means downloadable content, and quest means quest. But wait, there's more. Experience the brand new expansion. Live premium or die. All new adventure, all new awardments, all new DLC. It's like a DLC quest in your DLC quest. DLception. Pay for the whole thing, but you only use the edge. As you see, DLC not included.
So is this real?
Yeah, it's real. It's like on Steam for
It's
like
a real game.
It's on Steam for like $2.
Everything's on Steam for $2.
He got it for $1.
I got it for $1 because it was like Thanksgiving, Black Friday sale, whatever it was.
Oh my gosh.
You literally have to buy a DLC to go left.
Yeah, you do like yeah. You start the game.
And for
you're going,
animations.
and for animation, the feet don't move. You just like go like this, and you walk up to the guy, and you're like, "Hey, what do you want to buy?" And there's animation or go left. Or I think animation's first. And you just purchase animation for like 500 coins. Then there's animation of his legs moving, and then you can purchase to go left, and you can go left to buy more DLC. Oh, that game is so fun. I saw Markiplier play it.
Wow. But I want to re-choose mine, one that I can actually expand on.
Okay, well, let's pick our seconds then. Okay, so seconds. Like, what would be your next one? Like, my next one would be the Alien one, obviously, and it would be the World's End, just because I love those movies. They're the Cornetto trilogy, you know, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, which is
amazing.
Which is one of the best films ever.
Oh my gosh.
And then The World's End, which is also one of my favorite films of all time. Those three movies are in my top 5, so that tells you how much I love them. There's only 2 other movies that beat them out.
Which are? Do you know?
Not really.
I don't either.
My favorite movies change every year, but those 3 movies stay on that list. But my top 5 movies change every year. But no, it would be basically I want to live in the alien invasion world just because A, I love space stuff, and B, I love those movies. And that's it. Plus, you know, Simon Pegg is in those movies, so, and Nick Frost is also.
That's true.
And Martin Freeman. Oh my word. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
That's my number 1. Mad Max is my number 2. And I would want to live in that one just because I love the visuals and I love the whole like starting over kind of idealism. I love that whole idea of starting from the scratch, rebuilding society. Okay.
Okay.
What's your second?
Do you guys have your phones on silent?
No. Maybe we should do that.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That's why I paused so that you can cut that out.
Okay, seconds, Brody. Go.
Okay. I'm assuming we can choose like video game apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everything.
I would probably have to go with the Treyarch zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Just because I don't know, but I grew up with Call of Duty, I guess, and starting with World at War and ending at, well, I haven't played Black Ops 3 yet, but according to the trailer, it's going to look pretty sweet.
Oh, it looks
I
awesome.
think it'd be pretty fun to live in that kind of world because it's one of the few zombies games that actually provides a challenge, unlike Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Like, whereas like you have a knife and there's 30 zombies and you can just win. So, but if, you know what I mean, like it's progressing and it's kind of one of those things where it doesn't matter how good you are, you always just want to beat it. So, with that feeling, I think it'd be kind of cool to live in that world.
If you're talking about zombies, Half-Life zombies are my favorite. I know there's a lot more zombies, but have you played Half-Life?
No, I haven't.
Okay, then.
I don't play PC that much. we just went over the Stanley Parable just that month.
Good.
So
That's coming out soon.
Brody
Probably
plays
Stanley
next
Parable.
week.
Yeah. Okay, Gabe. What would be your second one that you would pick to want to live in?
Oh, just post-apocalyptic universes. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Or apocalyptic universes.
Apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic. Doesn't matter. Could be anything.
What's the difference between? I mean, obviously, post-apocalyptic would be a world after the apocalypse.
Yeah, but apocalyptic would mean maybe taking place during the apocalypse.
So, like the Treyarch zombies would be apocalyptic.
Yeah.
And then post-apocalyptic would be Mad Max.
Everything that everything that happened after that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know why I set that down.
I'm heavily just still leaning to the alien invasion.
Okay, what would be your second one to pick then?
Oh, for literature, I want to live in the There's a book series, the Live Free or Die series.
Yeah, Bruce
I've
Willis
heard of
is in
that
that, isn't he?
No.
No.
Kidding.
No, that's
I'm pretty sure Die Hard aren't books.
No, but
They shouldn't be.
no.
either.
I like the series because the main character manages to find a resource on Earth that he can trade with aliens that there's not anywhere else in the universe. He actually sells them maple syrup and becomes a quadrillionaire.
Dude, Canadians of the future.
Yeah, we really are.
He buys
Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool,
all of
so
the
that's
area.
something.
He buys
Sure.
all the land that can produce maple syrup before people know, and then becomes a quadrillionaire, and he becomes the most powerful person on the planet. And then he basically has all these crazy ideas, and within 15 years of that time, Earth is unconquerable by any species in the galaxy.
Because of maple syrup.
Because his ideas are so crazy that because everyone else, because the idea in that is that Earth, when it was discovered, already had, like if we're discovered now, we have a high tech base. We're actually pretty techy. We don't have things like fast and light travel or anti-gravity, but we're very techy. So if a race came to us and offered that, it wouldn't be that much of a jump. And he's saying that most of the other races of the galaxy, when they found out about it, they were like in the Stone Age. So they had farther to go. We didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he basically, like one of the favorite things he does is they take an asteroid, they melt it, all the rock off of it until it's an iron ball, then they drill a hole in it, pack it with ice, and expand it until it's 10 miles wide, and build basically a Death Star. He built 3 of them in this trilogy.
So let's quickly talk about something. It's just a small little piece of news, but it's so
It's
recent.
small.
Very small.
Well, it's not news if you don't know about it. You've been living under a rock.
I know we said we wouldn't talk about news, but let's be honest, guys. We have to talk about this. The Civil War trailer premiered a few
God.
days ago, and I was a ball of emotions. I showed my dad, and he didn't speak for a couple seconds after watching it. And the first word he said was, "Okay."
I said, wow.
Of course you did. So
That's
it comes,
literally the only thing you ever say.
Wow.
it's like 98% wow and like 2% actual dialogue and thought.
But there's a wow in there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's what takes on 95%.
I like the word. It's
Okay.
It's like if you turn it, it's still wow, and if you flip it upside down, it's mom, and then if you turn that, it's still mom.
Wow,
It's just a really sweet word.
It really is. It's like it's freaky. Okay, but let's talk about it real quick. So
Shut up.
we saw it started off with the end credit scene to Avengers 2,
Oh my gosh.
which
Bucky. They found him. What was he doing? Why was he leaning on
I
that?
don't know 100%. Maybe that's how they caught him.
Well, his arm's in a drill press.
Yeah.
Stuck in a drill
My
press.
guess is maybe that's how they caught him. They were chasing him down, and like maybe they made a trap or something. I don't know. I'm speaking out of turn here.
Was it his left arm that was in the drill press? Yeah,
It was his mechanical
It
arm.
was-
Yeah, okay,
it
that's what I'm
was
saying.
his
So,
arm.
do you think he was trying to get that off?
No, I don't think he was trying to get it off.
Because
No, I think
now
they just
he's
caught him in
becoming-
there, and that's how they're keeping
Either
him.
caught him in there, or he's modifying. I don't know what he's doing.
Because now he's conscious. He knows he did all these things, but he
Yeah.
doesn't want to anymore. So maybe he's thinking this arm is what
Well,
killed everyone.
the only reason he wasn't conscious is because he kept reprogramming. It
Right.
kept resurfacing.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
and then he started learning.
Yeah. But yeah, the trailer was pretty awesome, and it really didn't surprise me anything. I was excited for the movie. It didn't surprise
The
me.
only thing that
because I
surprised
knew everything
me.
that happens in the movie. I know what's going to
The
happen.
only thing that
Right.
surprised me is they actually included Black Panther in the movie, even though his movie hasn't come out yet. That's the
Listen,
only.
I knew that.
But they're probably going to introduce him there.
They
So
announced
that-
him a long time ago. That he was going to be in that movie.
So when Black Panther comes out, it's not going to be an introductory movie. It'll actually be a really good movie.
Yeah, I don't know though. But Black Panther is supposed to come out after Civil War, so are they going to like jump back in time with Black Panther, or are they
I
going
hope
to?
not, because
I don't want them to, because right now all Marvel movies have been linear. It's never really jumped around.
right.
So-
That's what I'm saying, and
I
I
hope
hope
they don't go back in time or anything.
I hope they introduce him and here and give. I mean, they're going to have to give him some type of backstory, like.
Yeah,
Hey, this
yeah,
is Black Panther.
he has
He's the
backstory.
king of Wakanda. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to introduce him at some point. And so I hope they introduce him at Civil War because he
And
doesn't need that big of an introduction.
Probably in the movie, he's not going to be the king yet. Probably in the movie, his father's still king.
Okay.
Because when he was first in a lot of the things when he joined the Avengers, he was still a prince,
He was still the prince. of
and he
Wakanda.
wasn't supposed to leave Wakanda, and he got in trouble, and then he almost got cast out. And
And so that's probably what the movie Black Panther's going to be about: is him taking the reins or him trying to get back.
what
into
happened
Wakanda.
and makes him.
You know what I
king
mean?
of Wakanda.
So I think that'll be
As long
good.
as you don't try making it look like Thor, because that kind of sounds like if they If they do it the wrong way, they
Thor
could
never
just be another
became
Thor.
king.
No, he didn't. But like it's the same kind of premise as Thor is him wanting to be worthy enough to be king one day, which is like Lion King. To be honest, Thor is like Simba.
Except
Even
for
as-
And Odin is
Same,
Mufasa.
same glorious hair too.
except for Thor's dad didn't get killed by his stupid brother.
Well, that was his brother that fell off something.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes, it's in a way like Lion King.
Yeah. Oh my word! Yeah. He's holding on, and he lets go, falls.
It's true.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Parallels.
Take the Thor trailer.
And they say that
and
Disney's not making any changes to Marvel.
They should take the Thor trailer and put the Lion King songs on top of the Thor footage.
And then have like Toy Story toys in the background, just
Yeah.
cause.
Because Easter eggs, because Pixar always does.
Dude, I freaking love Pixar.
Okay, well, I
wait.
think
Disney's different than Pixar, though, aren't they?
very little. They own them, but Pixar kind of does their own thing.
Okay, so they wouldn't have Toy Story toys in the background, would they?
Not
No,
necessarily.
unless Pixar people worked on it.
Yeah, Pixar people have
It's
to
like
work on it.
ILM, Industrial Light and Magic. When they work on films, sometimes they'll hide R2 units in movies.
Okay. That's cool.
There's R2 is in. There's a lot of things they hid in Lord of the Rings. There's actually a lot of hidden stuff in Lord of the Rings. I think there's R2 is in Mission Impossible. He's in one of the explosions. If you look really closely in an explosion, you can see him.
That's awesome. I love Easter eggs.
There's like one in the swamp scene in Lord of the Rings. There's actually an abandoned car. They just put in there.
Why? What's that?
Just a car.
Oh,
just a random car, like a junked car in the swamp.
Just cause.
Okay, well, I think that does it for this episode of Nerdvine. I think it went really well.
Why did you say it like that?
No, I had something in my head that I was going to say, but
It did. Are you gonna cut this out or?
Reasons, but they make a mention of the fact that there's a scene in a comic book. The Olsen, what that kid, Jimmy Olsen, sends a message to Superman on a radio.
Okay.
A radio message to Superman, and Superman arrives 2 minutes later. He was 40 light years away.
Wow.